Hello there, my dear friends. How are you today? My name is Ivan, and this is channel Rise of Atlas. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the second age, or let us say, we don't know which age are there regarding Rings of Power. So I hope you're doing well. And I have some news for you. Actually, I will read it to you at once. But before actually I start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, and leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts, and we are ready to go. So we have this from Winter is Coming article, and they are actually talking about multiple endings in Rings of Power Season 2. So let us see what they want to show us. So, Sauron, is that you? Multiple endings reported in the pipe for the Rings of Power Season 2. The Rings of Power, I will not call Lord of the Rings, because this is not Lord of the Rings. Is coming back for a second season, and they are toying with us, but beware, major spoilers ahead. So look at this date. This is April the 16th, and let's see, the second season of the Rings of Power will come out of the Amazon Prime Video sometime this year. So actually they didn't know when Bezos will actually turn the button and put a teaser trailer, which we all see, and which is ratioed like on the billion. We know filming has been done for a while, but we haven't heard anything about potential release dates. If Amazon doesn't announce one soon, we will start getting worried. No, we're not. But there is a problem for another day. Right now we have new information on season 2 itself, courtesy of Scopus Extraordinary Redian Intelligence. Retained Intelligence had talked to the members of Rings of Power production and got information on alleged multiple endings for the second season. The producers reportedly don't know what they will go to use yet. Keep in mind, this information isn't ironclad, especially since Amazon has apparently been spreading false information about Season 2 to confirm leaks like ours, but it's still fun to talk about. But beware, major spoilers below. Okay, ending 1. Galadriel is reunited with her husband Celeborn. Oh my goodness. You remember Celeborn?
For every mystery, there is someone somewhere who knows the truth. Perhaps that someone was watching.
Have you seen this elf?
Alright, let's see. In the first season of Rings of Power, we learned that Galadriel has a husband Celeborn, who was missing for a while. That's not surprise for a long time to Lord of the Rings fans, since Celeborn is around in Tolkien's original trilogy. It's odd that he basically showing first season The Rings of Power, which set thousands of years before Lord of the Rings. When elves like Galadriel and Celeborn marry, it's usually for life, and the lives of elves are eternal. Well, actually, it's logical why they actually shut down Celeborn in season 1. That is because they wanted to portray Galadriel as superwoman. She don't need husband or Celeborn or Glorfindel or anyone. She can do everything alone, and she is right for everything. And she actually created the Rings of Power, so everything is about Galadriel. This show is about woman boss and woman power, Let me see now. Anyway, according to intelligence, in the Rings of Power Season 2, Celeborn will return, played by actor activist. Look at his face, activist. However, and here's your last chance to avoid spoilers, he actually be a nascent Dark Lord Sauron in disguise the whole time in season 1. So everything is about Sauron and Galadriel, man. My goodness. Galadriel encountered Sauron when he was taking the form of a man named Halbrand, which is actually not it's an imaginary thing. Sauron actually disguised once as Anatar, and that is it. So no human form there. By Charlie Vickers. Vickers will also appear in season 2. Anyway, in the first of these potential endings, the real Celeborn will appear before Galadriel, also played by this activist. I'm guessing that Galadriel has figured out about this point that Sauron has been imprisoned her husband, because she's unsure if this is a real article. She thinks he is the real deal, trusts her gut, and end up being right. Husband and wife are reunited. Well, actually, not surprising if that will be actually the ending. Ending 2, Celeborn is injured. In the second ending, Kelly Lynch again turns up at the real Celeborn at the end of the second season, which will climax with a huge battle. In this version, Celeborn is injured, which tips Galadriel off to the fact that he is real, since apparently Sauron can fake injuries. Oh my goodness. The information of this may be incomplete. Anyway, in this version there is no ambiguity about whether Celeborn is who he says he is or not. However, he is injured and on edge of the death. Apparently the season 1 and with us not knowing if Celeborn pulled the true, which seems silly because again Celeborn is alive for events of Lord of the Rings thousands of years later, so there is not much attention to this potential cliffhanger. Okay, in ending 3, we have Celeborn is Sauron, but the real Celeborn is alive elsewhere. In this ending, Celeborn again appears before Galadriel, but this time it's actually Sauron still in disguise. He tells Galadriel that her husband is still alive, so we have now good Sauron. Whatever happens, intelligence said that activist will play the real Celeborn in season 3, which we know is in planning stages. All of these endings go down in the last 5-10 minutes of the season, so the producers could, in theory, switch them out as they please, right up to the air date, whatever that is. As a Grumpy Tolkien purist, I don't personally like any of these endings, mainly because I think it's a bad decision to leave Celeborn off the screen this long in the first place. The story seems like a very loose interpretation of Tolkien's writings, where Sauron appears before the elves in a beautiful form and helps them form the Rings of Power, but he didn't show up as Celeborn, but rather as a holy shining guy named Anatar, the Lord of the Gifts. I wish we had that story, but also in the ending story they're going with Galadriel being fooled by Sauron, imprisoning her husband for most of the season, only to learn the truth in the end. It sounds an awful lot like what happened with her in the first season, when she was fooled by Sauron, imprisoning a guy named Halbrand who never existed for most of the season, only to learn the truth in the end. So copy paste here. We'll get the full details whenever Amazon wants to release the next season. So yeah, they don't have any imagination, they don't have any passion, love for this. They actually don't care about lore at all. So they made up so much characters, man. They put fake characters and shut out real one from the history of Middle Earth. So yeah, actually nothing really to be said about Rings of Power regarding respecting the lore, and they deserve it. They deserve it just because they're creating how to say. I don't want to say. They created. Yeah, they want to create a false history. That's it. Nothing else. And before we actually finish with this video, I just want you, because today is Saturday, I want you to show you, I believe, while I'm talking, trailer is, I believe, ratioed like 500,000 dislikes with 100,000 likes, maybe. But comments are really, if you want to start your day great, you will read these comments, man. So, Galadriel, no man can fool me. Sauron, put a wig, I'm no man. 1 week to rule them all, a week to find them, 1 week to fool them all, and now they cannot find him. Okay, let's see. Phil thing sort of stretch like a wig forced onto the big head, but they were all of them deceived, for another wig was made. 3 lace fronts for the elves, 7 extraction for the dwarves, 9 tops for the men, 1 week to rule them all. The Jicket brought me to this comment section, and boy, did not disappoint. Yeah, that guy is awesome. Let me see. Bilbo, oh, my old wig. I should very much like to wear it again, one last time. Frodo hides the wig. Bilbo. Okay, let me see. Super, I don't care. Sauron wore a wig. I think it's very ignorant of these Amazon writers to think they are anywhere near Professor Tolkien storytelling. That is just a heresy. Yeah, it is. Sincere thanks to Amazon for not turning the comment section off. It's sure it's nice to see the whole world united in the quality of hatred over a product. Indeed. What impressed me most about this trailer, they haven't turned the comment section off. which is great. Oh, and Evil has returned. Yeah, it's called Amazon Rings of Power. So I will have to stop here, guys. I wish you, how to say, to have a great weekend, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, click what you think, and we will see you very soon. Until then.